verbally abused by our toddlers.
You silly thing.
Stop what?
Stop that shark, mommy robot.
Stop that shark, mommy robot. Okay, so it's been a while. It's been several months. We are in April now. Last time we vlogged was in January.
Just haven't felt very vloggy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the whole point of this channel is not to keep up with our lives. It's just to kind of post when we want to. So,
Which is what we do.
yeah. So, so today is Thursday, the 6th of April. I was supposed to work today, but we got a call yesterday on my day off, asking if we wanted to move up an appointment for Ronan that we had scheduled for
In July.
Yeah, like they're like, "Do you guys want to move this up?" And we're like, yeah.
Well, like, and it's not just like a follow-up thing. It's like one of the big appointments that he's gonna need. It's his neuropsychology appointment, which we have to go to get any sort of diagnosis on him at all. So kind of jumped at the chance to move that sort of appointment up by months.
Yeah, like 3 months. Frick yeah, we'll do that. So,
but it's in Orlando.
Yeah, so I took the day off, and we are now heading up to Orlando for that appointment.
Mm-hmm. Super tired.
Yeah. Very tired.
Stopped to get gas.
Mommy.
Stopped to get gas. The kids are being
Crazy
hooligans.
as always. So much has happened. I don't even know. It would take a lifetime to fill it
I
in.
feel like a lot of has happened, but at the same time, nothing has happened. We've been very busy. Very busy.
We're always busy. We're never not busy.
Right.
I swear.
We are busy.
Yes, we are. This month we have
Not busy.
at least like 2 doctor's appointments every single week. It's ridiculous.
Between Brandy, the pregnancy, and Ronan with his different testing and stuff he's doing.
I swear. I'm so tired. And then we have, like, we're prepping pretty hardcore for baby because next month, this is due month, basically. I was supposed to have my rescan for the placenta previa issue already, but we had some hang-ups with that. And so, what?
Where's the mountain?
I don't know, but we haven't. We had some hang-ups with that, so I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is what they do all the time. Mommy, 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 mommy. Even when Kyle is right here. Oh, mommy, 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 mommy. I'm like, talk to your dad. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
Mommy.
I don't. There's a school bus up there, right in front of us. What was I saying? Oh, so now my scan is next week, and I likely won't find out the results of that scan for a further, like 3 weeks after that, 2.5, 3 weeks after that. So, yay. Like I said, I went into my last appointment, which was yesterday, and he's like, so what happened with your scan? Because he sent in the orders, you know, he put the orders through, but his technicians in the office didn't send it over to the hospital. So I waited like a full week, and I called.
Went to my hospital?
No, baby. And then, so I waited like a whole week to hear from the hospital, and I called my OB's office, and I was like, so I never heard from the hospital. What's going on? They're like, with, and I was like, for like my scan and stuff, and they're like, oh, I don't even see. I don't know what you're talking about, like what scan, you know? And I was like, the scan he wants me to do, and they like had to check my file, and they're like, oh, there is a scan in your file. We'll get it sent over for you. And then I was like, cool. I waited almost another, whole week?
It was like 3 or 4 days, yeah.
So another like half week, almost full week, went by, And I still hadn't heard anything from the hospital, so I called my OB office again. I was like, so I still haven't heard anything from the hospital. Do you know what's going on with the scan? They're like, okay, let me go in and check your file, see what's going on. And they're like, oh, it still didn't get sent over. We'll do that today. And I was like, are you kidding? So twice they didn't send over the scan to the hospital after he put the orders in. Yeah, but then they finally sent it, and the hospital called me that same day. And by that time, all the slots were full, and I couldn't get an appointment at the hospital until after my OB appointment. So I went in, and he was like, what happened there? I was like, well, they didn't send it over. But I told him that I have it scanned, or I have an appointment now. So that's coming up. And of course, they won't discuss anything with you at the hospital. So they're very, very unlikely to tell me anything at the actual scan, which means I'll have to wait till my next OB appointment, which should be in 2 weeks, but it has to be in 3 weeks this time because we have another appointment in Orlando for a Ronan for a surgery consult follow-up situation. So yay, just so much, but yeah, getting along here in the pregnancy, so it gets a little nerve-wracking not knowing what's going on. But I don't know, anything else noteworthy?
Ducks started laying eggs.
Our ducks started laying eggs, our little girls.
So we now have duck eggs.
Yes. This is the first,
That was just like last week they started doing that.
yeah, this is like the first season that they're of a good age to start laying. And we're like, we'll see. And they have. So they've been laying eggs. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened, but
Sounds good.
yeah, on our way to his neuropsych appointment. I don't know what it all entails, but I'm going to be in that appointment for hours. Definitely. Like, they confirmed that I definitely would be. The appointment itself lasts from 10 till at least 12:30 is what they said. So, they even told me they were like, pack food for him, like snacks, and all this stuff. So, yep. We'll be there for a while once we get there.
And siblings aren't allowed in, so I'm going to stay in the car with Zion.
Yeah, only parents, they said no siblings, which is just weirdsome. You are flying, look at you. He's holding his feet up in the air, saying he's flying. But that's where we're headed, so we got a good hour and a half drive ahead of us. We're out of his appointment. It was crazy, and I'll just have a lot of explaining to do in the car. Ugh. So we're out. I'm just standing in front of the building where it was. It was crazy. We're waiting for Kyle to pull the car around. It was crazy getting here. Traffic was absolutely horrendous. Takes us an hour and a half to get here in the first place, and we hit some pretty intense traffic that almost made us, well, that did make us late. I had to call the appointment and be like, we're coming, I swear. But we're gonna be a few minutes late, and thankfully, yeah, thankfully they were like, that's fine. We'll just note it in your appointment as long as you're not too late, basically. No, we don't do that to the bush, please. Yeah, but it was quite a long appointment, but it went well. They said he went really well. He needs a follow-up appointment, which I was not able to schedule until July, but that's okay because that's when his first appointment would have been, and we were able to move it up now. So that would have set us back quite a bit if his first appointment was in July, but I couldn't schedule it. They offered to schedule it for May, but I'm going to be having a baby in May, so I can't really schedule anything for May, so I had to schedule it out for their next availability. So yeah, they said it went really well, and then it'll be his next appointment, and then a couple weeks after that, after they compile. Oh, there Kyle is. Look, here's Daddy. And until they get all of this information like compiled together and figured out, well, we should know then. So it'll still be quite a long journey. But we are one step closer, thankfully. Thank you, Boober. Oh, baby, hi. What you doing, sweetie? Yeah, you just open it. So we're back in the car now. I can't even remember what I was saying, but yeah. Oh, they had me fill out these like questionnaires, and they were just insanely long. Yeah, we're gonna get your lunch, baby. We're gonna get it right now. Okay, we've got your lunch right here. Anyway, these questionnaires were insanely long, and I really honestly didn't know how to answer a lot of it. Oh, Kyle left. I was trying to hand him the grapes for Ronan. Will you hand him some of his food he could eat? Like, I don't know, the cheese or the grapes or something?
Yeah.
Because he's starving, the poor boy. Yeah, so the questionnaires were insane. And some of them were so complicated they were so overly simple, it was almost complicated to answer them, wouldn't you say? I kept having to like call Kyle and stuff, being like, how would you answer this? Because I just don't even know. They didn't have a section to like write comments or like explanations to further why you answered the way you did either.
Like, when things like, does he act weird?
Why are all these?
I remember one of the questions like, does he act weird? I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean, does he act weird?
But and they would have variations of that too, you know. And so I was like, how do I answer this? I don't know, but yeah. So, but they said he did well, and he's just waiting until his next appointment now. Yes, he was very excited to drive past the volcano because we drove past Volcano Bay earlier, and they have the big volcano. They're very into volcanoes. Yeah, but so there actually is a third questionnaire that they want me to do that I was going to do in the office, but the other two just took so long that they're going to email me this last one. So I was like, thank
Between
goodness.
the two of them, it was like 300 questions or something like that.
It was ridiculous.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So I don't even know how many questions were in the second questionnaire, but they had 9 sections, and each section were several like questions long. And the first questionnaire was what, like 200 questions alone?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, and so I still have one more to do, but thankfully they're just going to email that one to me.
We already got it in our email.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Excellent.
they already emailed
So I can work on that whenever then. Yeah, but that's a little bit of the rundown. They brought me back for the initial bit. Oh, I'm not buckled in or anything.
Buckle in, girl? What's you doing?
Well, I got too much around me. Look at all this.
What's you doing, girl?
I can't even move. All right. Hang on here. Talk to Kyle.
Talk to me. You mean Kyle talked to you? Zion and I just chilled in the car the entire time. Zion was chicken tooting around, and I opened the sunroof, and he was standing up there just... So at some point, some lady was standing like in front of the car talking on the phone, and he peeks up and he goes, "Hi!"
How cute.
She didn't notice him, so they started making little ha 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 like excited noises, and she turned around and then like walked away. Yeah, here you go.
Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying now, though. What was I saying? Oh, they brought me back for the initial bit to meet like his doctor and go over some questions and things with him. But then when it was time for the actual testing, it was a lot like his occupational therapy he had to do. But with the occupational therapy, I was allowed to like stay in the room and stuff. This time they needed like no ow, just smacked my elbow. They needed like no outside stimuli at all. And I could see, Ronan, please.
Hang on, Ronan.
Ronan. You don't have an apple, he's got grapes.
We don't have any apples.
You've got
but
grapes.
We have grapes though. You want some grapes instead?
Yeah.
Here you go.
And will you take his trash before he throws it on the
Can I
ground?
get your trash?
But anyway, so I went back initially to meet his doctor and all that, and then when it was time for the actual testing, he would get taken back, and it was a lot like his occupational therapy, like I said, but they needed no outside like stimuli, so they would have all the parents like wait in the waiting room, and that's when I was working on the questionnaire, and then they would go back and they would do like, I don't know, they had like tests with blocks and I don't know, a bunch of different tests and stuff that they would do with them then. So yeah, that's basically it. So food and we're going home.
Yep.
Yeah. Ugh. Long.
It's 1 o'clock.
A long day. All right. I'm not sure what we have planned for the rest of the day, but I'll let you know when I figure it
It
out.
was a nearly 3-hour appointment.
Yeah. We knew it was going to be long though.
Yeah.
We were warned it was going to be long. So it's probably going to be a bit long for his next one too. But until I figure out what we're doing. So we are actually home. Been home for a little bit now. I took a shower. Kyle's helping the boys clean the playroom because he's the best. And we're about to do dinner here pretty soon, so probably get out some stuff for that. You may hear the music going in the background as they clean. We're just planning on having a chill rest of the night. We had a couple of things that we could have gone out and got done that we'll still need to. I'm like out of breath. But we just said not today. It's been a long day, so yeah, about to do dinner here in just a little bit now. Tis the end of the night. I'm just hopping on to end it really. Like I had said earlier, it was just going to be a very chill rest of the day, which it was. And now we are about to watch The Chosen. If you haven't seen The Chosen, it's amazing. We just finished the 3rd season. Now we're going back and rewatching the whole thing all the way through. Eating some ice cream. Kyle has mint chip and I have my little chocolate sugar-free one. Because while I technically don't have gestational diabetes, which is amazing, I still have to be careful how much sugar I consume, carbs, etc. So I try to have not too many sugary things, do a lot of sugar-free options when
Given the opportunity.
yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's about it.
Kids are in bed.
Yeah, kids are in bed.
It's been a pretty chill second half of the day.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying earlier that we had some things that we could have and still need to go do, but we were all just like, eh. It's been a very long day. We'll do it another day. Do it another time. But yep. And it's late, so toodaloo.
Toodaloo.